Hey guys, it's Sydney.
And Andy.
We were just saying, what a boring week in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
You
little
know,
sad.
yeah, it's rough.
It really makes the month January feel a lot worse than it like last year, just riding high after high. Like it wasn't even, I couldn't even tell you what time of year it was. This year, no Eagles, snow, which I'm enjoying. I
I'm
just wish
glad you are.
it weren't impeding the weekend so much, but I am enjoying it. I just think, how often can you say that that happens?
Well, it snows enough that
And
it's a pain in the ass.
hopefully, it will benefit me in getting to work from home for a
Oh,
day.
that would be nice. Yeah, that's nice.
You like my cut?
Yeah, very nice.
Megan got that for me in England, if you recall.
Beautiful.
So let's get into the weekend. So Saturday,
You want to start with the Bills and the Broncos?
let's we should because there's a lot to say there.
A
Um,
lot to say there.
I want to start off by saying I know you weren't happy with how that turned out.
Now,
I feel the contraire.
I mean, so for Uncle Anthony, I know he's a giant Broncos fan, but my hatred for Sean Payton is deep.
Runs deep.
I can't just let it go. I
You
told
can't
you.
let it go.
If I
One
could,
thing
I would
about
send him a
you,
postcard every day with that score, that loss. That guy's a DB. I don't like him at all. So the
okay,
Broncos, yeah, that game didn't go the way I wanted.
you're a passionate man. I am very upset about this whole Bo Nix thing.
Yeah, well, that's horrible, man. That's a
Really
horrible.
horrible.
I mean, that kid worked hard all year long, and then that late in the game
Uh-huh.
to have that happen. But man, it's
Did
that's
you
football.
see Nick Foles tweeted?
Yeah.
So that was exciting. Just
Well,
basically
I
talking
guess it was.
about
Yeah,
how
giving them encouragement.
things
Like things
can
happen,
still,
man.
yeah, still work out the way you need them.
Yeah,
With that being said, let's please talk about the Bills because I have a lot to say on the matter. Josh Allen, crybaby
reigning
of the year.
MVP,
No,
reigning.
ridiculous.
He's the reigning MVP,
That's ridiculous.
and played a horrible game. Now,
Horrible game. And did you
horrible.
see, it was just brought to my attention today, what that guy was saying about him, how he played the best, like one of the best games. He gave it his all. If that is Josh Allen's all, Buffalo is in for like deep shit
So I'm
the
not.
next couple of
Listen,
years.
listen. He had a
That was
bad game.
embarrassing.
He had a bad game. He missed easy throws. He had a couple fumbles, maybe a couple interceptions. He he had a bad game, and unfortunately, more times than not in these situations, he has bad games.
I
Now,
saw,
now McDermott got fired. I said this. I don't know that a defensive coach is the right minded, has the right frame of mind to run a team. When I say that, I used to always think that, but I look at that guy in Seattle, and that's a defensive minded coach, and he does a pretty good job. And then I looked at a bunch of other games at these offensive minded coaches and see what they do, and they make some mistakes. So I just think that Sean McDermott maxed out where he could go.
I agree, but I also want to say,
They
circling,
need players, but Josh has to make plays.
he does. He had more turnovers on Saturday than Jalen, no, the same amount of turnovers Saturday than Jalen has in his entire playoff career.
So we could talk about that too when we're done with the games.
Let's talk
Just
about it right now.
what about Jalen and
Sure.
so the more I think about the Eagles offense and I think about last year and I think about the Super Bowl year and then I think about 23 and it takes me all the way back to the Super Bowl. And I think that fumble that Jalen had in that first Super Bowl has affected him ever since.
Can you elaborate on that?
Well, he's become more, more ball sensitive, like not turnover, more like more. He's willing to win even more ugly. Do you remember 2022 season going to the Super Bowl? He was an MVP candidate. I mean, yes, I know they talk about the coordinators and all, but he was an MVP candidate. And since then, since that fumble, he's really never been the same. Now we got a lot of wins, and we got the biggest win that we could get. So, but I think that really affected him. So
Do you think this will affect
that's why he
Josh
doesn't turn
Allen?
it over because it had a negative effect on him.
Do you think Josh Allen will have the same shift?
Well, do I think? I mean, Josh Allen's been in the league 7, 8, 9 years. When Jalen fumbled that ball, he was 3 years in the league, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Three. Yeah, he was only second full year as a starter. Like that, he was a young kid, and he learned to protect the ball. But the problem with the way he learned to protect the ball is he doesn't take any chances,
Yeah.
and that's the offense you end up with. Even when healthy, they were not. Yeah.
Okay, so let's shift gears. I want to talk about the Chicago game.
Well, wait, that's Sunday night. We're still on Saturday.
Okay, you're right. You're right. We can go in order.
So then, what was Saturday night?
The Patriots.
No,
No?
no, it was San Fran, Seattle.
Oh,
My question, and this is another question I've had all week since watching that game, is how did Kyle Shanahan have that team so ready to play in Philadelphia, and then take that team an hour and a half up the coast and lay that egg?
honestly, I loved it.
I
I think
mean,
it was
yeah.
great.
Listen, I'm not upset that San Fran lost, or I don't care. I'm upset at the fact that they bought their A game here and their F game there.
I just think this goes back to, I think it's an us problem because from the beginning of time, you've been saying San Fran has looked good all season, and I've been saying I really don't think they're that good, and I'm standing on that statement. I don't think they're that good. I don't think they have been that good. I
Well,
think we have problems that, for
so
whatever reason,
San Fran plays in a division that had three teams make the playoffs. One team was the one seed. San Fran won 12 games. Rams won 11 or 12 games. San Fran might have won 13, whatever it is. Like, that's hard to do. We played in a conference where we played in a division where the next best team in our division has maybe 8 wins, 7 wins.
yeah.
Like, that's really hard to do. So I'm saying don't. San Fran had a ton of injuries. I know they always have injuries. Listen, everyone has injuries, but they did. I'll just say I thought like it just surprised me that the team that showed up in Seattle was the same team that was here.
I also think Seattle is a strong team.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah,
I was just
they
happy to
can run
see.
the ball. They play good defense. They play phenomenal defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah,
So kudos to them. And
yeah,
I think it's fun.
great.
Next.
I'm really not like Sunday's like worst case scenario, right?
Yeah.
Because
Actually, worst case.
we could get all this. Now you're going to be stuck home watching these horrible games with a blown opportunity. So go to Sunday and you open up with the Houston Texans at the New England Patriots on Sunday, right? In the snow. The
And it
game was horrible.
was so bad.
horrible.
Like embarrassing. I'm
Not
like perplexed.
the weather was bad, right?
I
But
mean,
it was like football follies out there.
it wasn't good.
Yeah, the ball was just bouncing all over. Like neither team. I don't know. Like you could say, yeah, my defense played really well. We had 5 turnovers. But in the same breath, you could say, look at what your offense did.
Drake May looked horrid.
No, he did not have a very good game. And
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how. The only thing you take out of that is because you're going to Denver, who lost their quarterback. Like, that's the only thing. If you're telling me Patriots are a great team, they're a great defense.
I would have loved to see Bo Nix, Drake May. Like truly.
Well,
I
truly,
think that would have been a great
I'm,
matchup.
I feel like I'm being punished because I have to watch that game. Like,
I
hey,
I'm not
like
even gonna ask you who you would rather see win, but I
none
think
of them.
you know who I want to win.
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't want to see the Patriots win,
That's like the
but I
last
don't want to see Sean Payton win.
thing I need. But honestly, then I think maybe the Patriots will win, but I don't think that they would win the Super Bowl, so that might make it even sweeter if they
So
make it there and lose.
we'll pick that game after we're done with Sunday's games.
So anyway, Chicago. This was my favorite game all weekend.
Yeah, that was a good game.
It was a good game.
That was
It was so I like couldn't
cold.
believe what I was watching.
Yeah.
The I don't even have words. The pass, the
What at the end of the game?
at the end of the game, it was crazy. Like nobody could believe what had just happened.
Yeah, I don't know how you run 35 yards or 30 yards behind the line of scrimmage, whatever the number was. Unbelievable. And then he just zips it
Clear
and
sight.
right in the guy's hands. I mean, it
Right
was
there.
like like
And
that's
then
how they drew it up.
initially I was like, yeah, I want the Rams to win. And then once that happened, I was like, no, I want Chicago to win
I
now.
thought as soon as that happened, I'll be honest with you, I just thought they should have went for two.
I said the same thing.
I just felt like the
They had
the
the momentum,
the,
the
the
energy. It's
stadium was electric.
insane. I agree.
Go for two. And I thought kicking the extra point is probably like, it's easy for me to say. I'm
Yeah.
not the one that's got to answer to all those people. But I just thought that at that point, your momentum and the energy in that stadium, the way that stadium was, you would have scored.
I
That kid would have. And I just thought that because overtime,
I don't like overtime. I don't
that's
like the way it's done.
it's awesome.
I don't like it. And it was very
Awesome.
unfortunate. And I don't like that you can kick a field goal and be done. I feel like that's a little shisty.
So it's not that's not how it works.
Well, I know.
Each team gets possession of the ball.
I know, but you should have to score a touchdown. I don't know why. I just think it
Can
was
you win a game 3-0? Can you win a
or
game 2-0?
play the full 15 minutes. I
Can you
don't care
win?
that they just played 60 minutes, play 15 more.
Can you win a game 3-0?
I know, Dad. I know. It's just
So,
for my world, things would be different.
well, when you're president, you can change it.
No, it's not for me really, but so that was that. The Rams won. Like
Yeah, I mean, but like, so you're just going to gloss over the fact he makes that amazing throw, and then he goes to overtime
bad.
and makes one
Yeah.
of the worst throws you could throw in a
Yeah.
year under no pressure, all the time in the world. Even if you don't have a play, throw it away. He makes the worst throw you could possibly make.
Yeah.
I don't know about that kid, man.
All right, so going into conference championship weekend, Broncos Patriots. My thoughts, Broncos are winning. I fully believe that with my whole heart.
Hmm.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Now
I
would
don't
be
know. Like
a
I
good
think
time to make a
I
prediction.
think I think it's really hard with that. Like you're picking a quarterback that's had 3 starts in the NFL, and now he's going to start a conference championship game. Guy probably was throwing up all the way home Sunday night.
I mean,
I mean,
and I think that just means he's gonna work 10 times harder to prove himself. In
I,
my head, that's what I would do.
I understand what you're saying, but when you're a quarterback, you only get X amount of snaps, right? Teams only practice X amount of snaps. So the starting quarterback gets all the practice snaps.
He's gonna be
So
okay.
the backup doesn't get them. And now all of a sudden, limelight. So I don't
Hopefully
know,
he's
man.
been
I
practicing.
really don't know. I'm going to say for Anthony, Denver, for me, they don't play the game. They just stop the season right now.
Okay. And Seahawks Rams, I'm going Seahawks.
Yeah, it's hard to go against them.
It is.
It's hard to go against them, but
I don't think the Rams really looked that great on Sunday, so.
well, listen, if that kid doesn't make that crazy throw,
But he did.
you can't like that's.
He made it.
But I'm saying they have. What was the score of that? It was 17-17. What
Ah,
was the final?
God, I don't know. No, the final was 2017 because I was like, oh, look at that. That's the year I graduated high school.
Okay.
Yeah, not to
So
bring that up.
so they were winning. This is what I'm trying to say. The Rams defense held that offense to 10 points for like 59 minutes and 45 seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
That kid throws a pass that I mean, let's be honest, that's a wing and a prayer. That's
It
exactly
would
what that
work.
is. Just got answered, yeah.
And it
So you
sometimes
can't say the Rams defense played really well. So
so you're saying the Rams.
I won't be surprised.
Okay. I mean, I'm fine either way.
It doesn't matter. Like
I
I
don't care.
get no I get no enjoyment. Like this is what I and the thing I think is you can lose a conference championship game at home.
Yeah.
The team that like the fact that Detroit lost coming off the bye last year to the Commanders is ridiculous because you should if you have that bye in that team, it just they should have I just think this week's different and I think the Rams are I just think the Rams are a little more seasoned.
Okay. So that's exciting. And in Eagles news, I mean, there really hasn't been anything that pressing other than the hunt
For
for
the OC.
the OC is still on.
The kid from Miami
Oh, did he?
he went to the Chargers. Mike McDaniel signed with the Chargers as an OC.
I didn't see that. Do you think they would take the Bills guy?
He's a defensive coordinator.
I know, but
Oh, you're thinking no, you're thinking Brian Dable, the
maybe
guy that coached the Giants, who coached was the offensive coordinator with the Bills before he got the job with the Giants.
the that was the head coach
He
for.
was the head
Oh
coach.
my, what a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't know if I could watch another Eagles game if that guy's involved. I'm not even
I
kidding.
don't I'm not a Giant Dable fan.
And I feel like the way that you feel about that Broncos coach is the way that I feel about that man.
Well, I could say I could understand it because he didn't have a good end of his tenure at the Giants. Not that he was all that great. He started off pretty good, but yeah.
So what do you think about the Giants getting the Ravens coach or whoever? I think it's good for them.
Why?
I just think compared to what they had last season, I
Well,
think,
yeah, compared to Dable, of course it's good.
yeah,
I don't know that.
think they're in better shape.
I think people are thinking it's going to be like an Andy Reid thing where he gets a change of atmosphere, and then all of a sudden the magic comes back, and they're going to win a cup. I don't know about that.
I don't see that, but I think the Giants will be better than they have been in quite some time.
Hey, we need that.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
healthy competition would be nice.
yeah, and
Um, Go ahead.
we got to find an OC, and I don't know what the story is with the OCs. Like,
There's time.
they're saying like that this might not be a job that an offensive coordinator would want because of the history of how an offensive coordinator lasts in this city. If you're not good, you're going into if you don't have a good year, they get rid of you.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
that's
some of the top
fair.
offensive coordinators are trying to get head coaching jobs, and there's still 6 or 7 of them still to be, you know.
Hmm.
So who knows?
Who knows?
I
Time.
mean, I would assume the guy that coaches the Bills, if he wants to coach, he'll get a job this year. And then, some other potential offensive coordinators are going to get bumped up to head coaches. And then,
We'll see how
yeah,
it crumbles.
yeah, we'll see what happens for the Birds.
Yeah. The Phillies re-signed JT.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about
They're
that.
not playing it back. Not playing it back.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah. How
Uh,
do you feel about it?
I don't feel good. I feel actually quite
I
bad.
feel like Bichette that's his name, Bo Bichette. I feel like he kind of played them to get a little bit more money and a better deal out of the Mets. Yeah. But
I don't know. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm feeling not good about this.
so here's what you're going to get. You're going to get a team that's going to win between 87 and 91
I
games.
think less.
Okay. So, but they're going to be one of the better teams in the National League. They're not going to be able to compete with the Dodgers when it's all said and done, and they're going to struggle with a lot of teams because they didn't really do anything.
No. Yeah, I think we're in for a long season.
So it might be a cycle.
Well, what can you do?
If they go down, then they go down.
Let's just cross this bridge when
And
we
then the Flyers just, had a nice. I was just saying, maybe last week or the week before, I think I said it, that the Flyers did not lose back-to-back games all year, 6-game losing streak. They finally got a win the other night,
Phew.
so hopefully they can turn it around. But that's kind of messed up that they just like it's like last week, right? Like as the Eagles were going into the playoffs, the Sixers started to take a dive. Flyers started to take a dive.
Yeah, we said
It's
when it
just
rains, it pours.
right into the tunnel.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
It's the season of life.
yeah,
Have to be brave.
that's the
So,
way it goes.
what are your thoughts on the snow this weekend? Philadelphia is getting, my weather says 8 to 12. People have said like 21.
21.
Yeah. I think
That's a day off.
that's out of control.
I mean, with our luck, when is it happening?
Sunday and then a little bit Monday, but nothing like
Like
subside.
Sunday, like I got to go out and shovel to go to work Monday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
But I think, I mean, you know how these things change. Like, I don't think we're really gonna have an idea until Friday or Saturday.
Like
But
if it's going to snow, I want it to snow. So when I wake up Monday morning, there's 21 inches of snow in the driveway, and I say I'm not going in today.
no, I think it's gonna start at the wee early hours Sunday.
And stop when?
Sometime Sunday evening. Look, I'm no meteorologist, but
All right.
this is just the rumor mill and my best interpretation as to what's happening, but I'm excited about it. You know,
Okay.
snow is beautiful. It's gonna be so magical out there.
Okay.
That's really all I have to say about it.
That's awesome.
So will you watch the games on Sunday?
Yeah.
Me
It's going
too.
to be snowing. What else am I going to do?
Watch the Super Bowl from last year.
Didn't I tell you? It's gone.
No, you didn't. What happened to it?
I don't know what Comcast did. I lost all my. I lost the 2017. All the play. I was on the phone with cable for. I got. Maybe I'll call him Friday
I think that you should.
and go over it again.
How could they not get it back for you?
I don't know.
Oh, Dad, I'm so sorry that's happening.
Yeah.
That would
I have
ruin
to
my
call Kevin and get him to make me CDs again.
vintage, circa
Yeah.
2000. You just might have to. It might come to that.
Yeah. Of
He would do that for you.
course he would. He's a great kid.
Great kid. Do you have anything else to add?
No, that's
That
all.
is
I
pretty
would
much
tell
it.
people to enjoy the games, but yeah, how much enjoyment can you have watching it, man?
Not much.
My last two games of the year, so I'm good to go.
You're clocking out after this
I'm out.
weekend.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what happens.
I know. I'm sure I'll hear about it.
Yeah, I mean, you'll have to.
Yeah.
But all right, well, everyone be safe in the snow. Dad, be careful.
Okay, you too.
Everyone, go Philly.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks
Thanks for
for
listening.
thanks for watching.
Go Philly. Love you,
Love you,
baby.
Dad.
All
Bye.
right. Okay. Bye.